Namaste to all. Myself, Dr. Nagaraj Kamath, Assistant Professor and Assistant Head in the Department of Kriya Sharira, SDM College of Ayurveda and Hospital, Hassan. Today, the topic of discussion is relation between dosha as well as shadrasa. So, the contents of the presentation, need of the study, the concept of dosha, shadrasa, relation between three dosha as well as shadrasa, clinical applications, and finally, summary and take-home points. First of all, need of the study. Understanding of Ayurvedic physiology with reference to dosha and its relation with rasa is very much useful in understanding physiological influence of rasa on dosha and as well as in the causation of disease. Pathya is considered as a treatment as per Ayurveda. In planning pathya, dosha and rasa sambandha plays a very major role. When you consider the concept of dosha, then the Panchamahabhutas, namely Vayu and Akasha, frames up the Vata dosha, which is the controlling unit. Agni Mahabhuta frames up the Pitta dosha, which is the transforming unit. Jala as well as Prithvi Mahabhuta frames up Kapha dosha, which is the stabilizing unit of the body. Next, about the Shadrasa. Shad refers to 6 and Rasa refers to taste. So Madhura Rasa is sweet, Amla Rasa refers to sour, Lavana Rasa refers to salt, Katu refers to pungent, Tikta refers to bitter, and Kashaya refers to astringent taste. Next, relation between the three dosha as well as shadrasa. In Ashtangradaya Sutrasthana, first chapter, we get a reference that Tatradhyaha Marutam Granti Trayastiktaadayakaha Kafam Kashaya Tikta Madhuraha Pittam Manyantu Kurvate iti. So it says that Madhura, Amla and Lavana Rasas are the one which causes Shamana of the Vata dosha. Katu Tikta and Kashaya Rasas are the one which causes Kopana of the Vata dosha. Kashaya Tikta Madhura Rasa causes Shamana of Pitta, whereas Amla, Lavana and Katu causes Kopana of the Pitta. And Rasa in reference to Kapha dosha, Katu Tikta and Kashaya Rasas are the one which causes Shamana of the Kapha, whereas Madhura, Amla and Lavana Rasas are the one which causes Kopana of the Kapha dosha. When you consider the clinical application of this, for example, if a client is having Tamakashwasa, which is considered as bronchial asthma, and which Kapha dosha is mainly involved, in such conditions, along with the Shamana as well as Sojana Chikitsa, which is told in Shwasa Chikitsa, we give him Pathya. So Pathya is advised avoiding Ahara dominant of Madhura, Amla and Lavana Rasa. And this particular advice is done on the basis of dosha and rasa sambandha, because Madhura, Amla and Lavana Rasas are the one which causes increase of Kapha dosha, which is dominant in Tamakashwasa. Next, about the Amla Pitta example. If a client is having Amla Pitta in which Pitta dosha is mainly involved, in this condition, along with the Shamana as well as the Shodhana Chikitsa, of which is told in Amla Pitta, Pathya is to be advised. And the Pathya is avoiding Ahara dominant of Katu, Amla and Lavana Rasa, because these are the rasas which causes Kopana of the Pitta dosha. The last example here we consider is a client suffering from Sandhivata, in which Vata dosha is mainly involved. So there are specific Shamana and the Shodhana Chikitsa which is told for specifically for the Sandhivata. Along with that, the Pathya is advised. And Pathya is the avoiding of Ahara dominant of Katu, Tikta as well as Kashaya Rasa. And this particular advice is given on the basis of dosha and rasa sambandha, because Katu, Tikta and Kashaya Rasas are the one which causes increase of Vata dosha. So to prevent that, the patient has to avoid those Aharas having specific rasa. Finally, to sum up, the Aharas with Madhura, Amla and Lavana Rasas causes Shamana of the Vata but Kopana of the Kapha. Whereas Katu, Tikta, Kashaya Rasas causes Kopana of the Vata and Shamana of the Kapha. And finally, Kashaya, Tikta, Madhura Rasas are the one which causes Shamana of the Pitta, and Amla, Lavana, Katu Rasas are the one which causes Kopana of the Pitta. Thank you.